Welcome back to our third episode of celebrating the 2025 Zenithar's quests and Zenithar's celebration. I'll get there eventually. Zeal of Zenithar, there we are, with Elder Scrolls Online, and also the July. Just grab this chest. There we go. Also, the Golden Pursuits for July 2025 and the we're not telling Rana to evacuate early. And the Vengeance campaign, the second Vengeance campaign in Cyrodiil. Now, there's one very obvious problem with us taking part in the Vengeance campaign. We have to be level 10 to access Cyrodiil. We're currently only level 9, but this is only the start of our third hour, so we're nearly there. Zenithar's challenge, I went looking for apples. Alrighty. Mola.
Oh, they're alive, and they're not furry anymore.
I'm just glad I could help.
I don't know what we'd have done, living out the rest of our lives as cheese-eating rodents. If I ever find that mage, I'm going to show him what it means to be vermin.
Alrighty, completed. Find the missing villagers. Now, that's how you know that you've done all of the quests required to find the missing villagers. If you have a look at your map now, you'll also notice we've found all of the way shrines. We only have one more point of interest to go, and that is actually Bleakrock Village. That does not clear until we've left the village, so that's one that will happen naturally as we finish these. Let's go and finish off the Missing of Bleakrock. We've just unlocked an achievement, Hero of Bleakrock, which is really good. And we're ready to go. Sergeant Scene. Okay. Captain Rana.
I'll prepare the town for evacuation. Find as many people as you can and send them back here.
I've gathered all the missing villagers, Rana.
The people of Bleakrock owe you. I owe you.
Well, let's get going. What's next?
You're right. We can't wait any longer. Vivek preserve us all. The Covenant is here. They've taken the signal fire, and we need to warn the mainland.
Okay.
I need you to carve a path through them and light it. The
all
beacon
right.
stands atop the tower just outside town.
Where are you going to be?
I'm going to rally the villagers and get them ready to go.
Okay.
Find Tilrani when you're done at the tower.
Okay.
She'll hold the way open. She knows where to go.
All right, I'll do it. Good luck, Rana.
Get that fire lit. We'll be ready to go when you get back.
Where are we going? Has the boat returned?
I don't expect to see those troops again. We're headed for a beach on the far side of the island. They don't think I know about it, but smugglers sometimes anchor in that cove. I just hope we catch a break.
Okay. Oh, level 10. Defender of the Green. That's our level 10 Warden's achievement. Okay, let us claim our level 10 points. There we are. Let us just level these up evenly. So I can maybe do some morphs with stamina as well as magicka. That way I can trip between the two. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Racial, I do have some Argonian skills. Argonian resistance, what does that give me? Increases my maximum health by 390 and my disease and poison resistance by 660. I need to wait till I get to level 20 for Argonian skills. World skills, soul magic, yep, we're good. Leisure domain. We could do improved hiding. I'll think about it. We're about to go into Cyrodiil. I might actually keep those two skill points to one, off to one. Restoration staff though. Grand healing can now be morphed. What can I morph it into? Alright. Summon restoring spirits with your staff, healing you and your allies in the target area for 10,517 health over 12 seconds. Increases your magic. Okay, this one, 8,899 health, but it increases my magic recovery for each target affected and stacks up to 20 times, which means I can do more healing. So let's do that one. Regeneration. Oh, okay. I'm not going to save my skill points, am I? Regeneration, let me see. We can unlock it. What does it do for me? I think it allows me to share your staff's life-giving energy, healing you or a nearby ally for 6,462 health over 10 seconds. Let's do that. It's got a little bit of a wait time on it, but that's fine. One hand and shield. I'm really tempted to divide just for PvE purposes, to just go between tank skills and healing skills. Alright, we step out into a not into a much changed world. Let me just find my quest. Bleakrock Isle, sparking the flame. Light the signifier, that's right, it doesn't change yet. Let's grab that maple. Oh, we got a forked laurel for our home when we have a home. Do we have any money now? Look at that, 1954 just from doing main story quests and side quests. Oh, and we sold a few bits and bobs we didn't want. So now I'm thinking at the moment it's going to be pretty quiet because we are on the European server with this character, and it's past their bedtime basically over there. I know there's one guild that runs till 9 AM my time, which is basically probably very late their time. Okay. Bird will get you wherever you are. You murdering little mung bean. Ooh, blue Antiloma. So we might not have acquired or spent a skill point so that we can see our resources glowing. But once you get to know them, I thought I saw one over here. No, I didn't. It was my eyes playing tricks. Once you get to know what they kind of look like in the wild, you can just run up to them and mine them without that particular one. Like that one there is cornflower next to the butterfly. And then we have a butterfly, which we know we use wings of butterflies, so it's best if we just grab those when we can. I'm always a little low on them with any of my characters now because I use them so often. Oh, that bird. Absolutely pointless. That's the other source we're getting gold from, is we're actually murdering a lot of enemies. So murder enemies, get gold. Murder 10 of those enemies, you get 90 gold or thereabouts. I am being a little bit roundabout. I don't know why, because it's not like I can't handle these guys. Brazier of Frozen Flame. Oh my gosh, we so have to get the skill, the Antiquarian skill. And if you're wondering what I'm wabbiting on about, I'll show you next time. Alright. No, she can't run anywhere. We've got to back up against the fence, which is good. Grab that water skin. We need it for potions. As we improve our basic potion skill, so there's some pork, there's some carrots, we can pick those up. I'm going to just do a little bit of shopping in here. New character, new server, and our ESO Plus bag is nowhere near well enough stocked. I actually have enough bag space at the moment to pick up some of those, so we'll do that while we're at it. Grab that rice. Don't forget sacks. Water skins. It's always frustrating to not have enough. What's that? Well, I'll pick that up, and whatever that is. There we go. It's a helm. Sometimes you'll pick up something that's not white from doing that, but very, very rarely. Desks. Yeah, it's just what we want. A new tent. A new recipe. That one's for a tent, which is nice for when you get those properties that have got lots of ground and not much house. So, we definitely want to do that. Let's just get that out of our pack, though. Orcish tent shingled. Well, we definitely have to see what that's about. Search the sack. I did not see the water skin. They're painful because they do take more time to ransack. But we're not leaving these for the Covenant to get the supplies. That's the signal fire. We've got a light. We'll just get these crates done. Burn the signal. Light that. We're going to warn the mainland. That looks like a radish I can have. Is that a book? No, that's not a book I can read. So what's that? That's now 3 leads from just doing our questing and foraging on the island. So we've got 1 from murdering a bandit. And 1 from, we might have had 2 from kills. 2 from kills and 1 from foraging. Well, you respawn quick. You're bad, I guess. You died just as quick. I definitely didn't steal this last time. Oh. I know, the archer is not going to be allowed to ping me from a distance. I wonder if I've unlocked my second, Don't stand there. Now you. Oh, I keep forgetting to do that. We need to improve that skill so that we can automatically fill our soul gems. Once we've got that skill improved, we don't need to have it on our skill bar anymore. Look at these people they murdered. I think we need a little bit of murdering in return. Get a little murder bot. Well, a little soldier bot. Not actually a murder bot because we're defending against people who would take us down. She's got to learn to aim better, right? Remember him? Yeah, he's lurking under that tree again. You think he'd know. Better than to do that by now. Okay, away we go. Let's go find Captain Tilrani. A little bit of iron ore is always nice. I was going to say we're not going to get much help now that we're here. Now that the server's quiet, but we weren't getting much help anyway, so it doesn't matter.
There were just too many of them.
The signal fire's lit, Tilrani. What happened?
The Covenant is here. They set fire to the village. Narald and I tried to protect the Earth-Turner family and the rest of the farmers.
Where are they?
Denskar headed to the bunkhouse.
Okay.
Ira tried to take shelter in my home.
Okay.
Then the soldiers set fires, laughing. Please, you have to get water.
All right.
Save our people. I came to warn you, but the troops, they caught up to me.
Take it easy. How can I help you?
You can't. Don't come back for me. Just get Ira, Denskar, Litrecht, and Trinhild. I didn't see where they went. Rana's at the old tomb. Tell her I forgive her.
All right. Oh, no. World much changed. Let's get to it. Not too changed for us to be able to collect the stuff we need. I think we need to return a few murdering favors. What do you reckon? And we also need to get more XP. So we've now got to a point where we can enter the Cyrodiil campaign and thus start on the Vengeance Trail. But I don't know if it's going to be worth doing it because I don't know if anyone's going to be there. Having said that, if no one's there, oh, he's immune. That's right. He's not there. We should probably put a little bit of armor on too. Just grab ourselves a bucket of water. Don't forget to grab your bucket of water, it's important. Alright. Is that a fire I need to put out? Yes. Beautiful. Captain Runner's office. Alright. There is absolutely no one here to get mad at us over this now. We're not using the cooking fire. We are taking the fish though. I know, how full is my backpack? Not as full as it's about to be, my friends. What we're actually looking for are recipes, and you tend to get them in places like wardrobes and stuff. So we're going to need to find a thieves guild once we get to the other side. Runner's log. We've got that. The desk. More bronzed acorns. I wonder if they stack when they're all stolen. Okay. Galane garlicky greens. We might actually eat something because we don't have... Now, if all these drinks end up being the same, that would be really good. But I have a feeling we're going to have to ditch a few because not all of them are going to... We're going to fill our pack, basically, because this is what happens when you don't have the ability to put things in your crafting bag. So we may need to head back to Devon's watch. How full are we? 56 out of 60. Yeah, we're probably going to have to ditch a few things. That's okay. I'm just being very, very indiscriminate right now. So that one increased our bow to 2. That's why you read books, if you're ever wondering why. See, you can steal your apples if you need to. What we're actually here for is things that might be in here that might be useful.
Bones. What kind of mischief is this?
Oh my god, I didn't see him. Well, that's okay. They'll take all of our stolen stuff. What kind of mischief is this? Look, I'll show you, shall I? My inventory is full. Yeah. What's in behind there? Alright, we're going to have to go pay a fee. Let's not murder him because that would be badder than what we've got. Our bounty may wear out yet. Alrighty. And this is the trouble you get into when you steal a bunch of stuff that you can't put in. So we're going to just junk a few things because the acorns are worth 80, so we'll keep those. Hook sponges 40. I might as well get rid of those. We do have our own lockpicks, so we're pretty good. The other way to... Let's have a look. Do I have any poisons? Let's check. Nope, no poisons. Do I have any of those? No. So nothing I can learn in order to get rid of it. Leatherworker's satchel. Let's use that because that will go straight into our crafting bag. So there's one space we've got.
Sometimes a little lie saves
Alrighty.
a ton of explanation.
I am disreputable. That's okay. I know, we slid right off the roof. Probably thoroughly deserved that.
Covenant.
What? Oh, you did see me. Wow, okay. It's alright, I was watching the Arcanist over there. They seem to be okay though. Let's go and put out these fires. Oh, really? Well, okay then. They can go. Do I need to go and get more water? Well, rude.
Isn't the best defense always a good attack?
No, I should be able to put that out. Just not standing in the right spot. Okay, I do have my bucket of water. I broke the quest again. Right. That's a pain. Extinguish the house fire. Well, let's try that. Maybe I've got to do these in order now. It used to be it didn't matter. Okay, yeah, maybe that's it. So you've got to do this one first, and then the next one. Ode to Oinkers. Search the bookshelf. Chat to Denskar.
Soldiers chased me in here. I thought I might burn alive.
No, you're good. You can make it if you run. Hurry, get to the tomb.
I can make it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, that's something we want. Trendsmithing notes, drawing down, hammering out. Thin piece wider. Let's check the household notes. Mend Denskar's socks. Teach Trinhild how to sew. Ha! We don't have the tarragon chicken. I want the tarragon chicken. No, we don't want to get rid of that. I'll just get rid of those. And you know what? We'll eat the Brabble. Melon. Salad. Thank you. Whenever someone's standing in front of a wardrobe looking through their stuff, don't jump in front of them. It's courtesy. Something one of the old hands taught me. Alright. One Brabble melon salad. This is one way to actually get rid of stuff. You can eat it. Alright. Now we can extinguish this one. Well, that's new because it used to be that you could do them in any order. Huh. Or maybe I just did them in the right order instinctively. Supplies and sundries, the hunters, and I can't keep up with demand. Alright. Dresser. Yeah, I would take it, but I don't have enough space.
The soldiers are everywhere. Where's Tilrani? I thought I'd be safe with her.
Tilrani's not here. Hurry to the tomb.
I'll bet she's there now. I'll see her there. Thank you.
Oh dear. Letter to Sane. My stalwart sister, the three find you well. I think we've read that one. That was a letter from Sanel. The cookbook. Yeah. Coiled path. See, if I go into the cooking fire, let's see what we can cook using our stolen stuff. Actually, what we can do is just stack it. Let's do this. Alright, so we've got 2 ingredients. We're going to turn them into 1 ingredient and 1 thing. That's not going to help me. I don't think this will help me at all, actually. I can't completely get rid of all the ingredients. Alright, but let's try anyway. Tarragon chicken. Okay, so we're going to max it and craft it. That'll get rid of the chicken and put tarragon in its place. And get our provisioning up to level 10. Red meat, let's go with the garlic. So we'll just max that. And it will also get our provisioning levels up. Radio. Actually, that isn't even in our backpack, is it? Probably not. Fruit dishes. Melon. One of the melons is stolen. Melon salad. Oh, we can get rid of the garlic. Yes, let's do that. I know my other character is going to be going, where are all my supplies? Just have a look and see how many of these stolen items we've got. Okay, the garlicky greens. I can't eat that yet. I have to be level 15 to eat it. That's a pain. Alright, so it looks like we've cooked. We've got some flour to cook with. Just baked grapes and lotus and pumpkin and rose. Salt rice and cereally grapes and tomato. Alright, so let's see if we can find recipes with that. Vegetable dishes, port hunding, cheese fries, fruit dishes, meat dishes. Alright, so nothing to really get rid of our stolen goods. So let's stop using our stuff that's not taking up space to make space. My bad.
He's not the sharpest arrow in the quiver.
Beautiful. Alright, don't I have to put another fire out? I do, in the barn. Hey, the trick.
I just couldn't help it. I ran. I'm sorry.
You're going to be safe. Quickly, run to the tomb.
Kind protect me. Thank you. I'll go.
Excellent. Alright, let's go save Trinhild, who is over this way. I think she's down hiding by the boats.
Nothing is certain until it happens.
I'm pretty sure, actually we could... Hi. I was going to say we can get rid of some of our excess. Alright, well I won't leave you do it on your own. So basically, if I go to this clothing station, turn the raw jute into stuff, that's not taking up space anyway, but I can always take all of these. That will all now go into my, my backpack. Alright, so we'll get rid of those as well. Right, that's given me some more backpack space. Ooh, can I have... Yes. And yes. I know, I just nicked a whole bunch of other stuff. Very naughty. That. Find my anvil, there it is. Anvil, not the blacksmithing basics. There, blacksmithing station, that's what we're after. Might as well process that. Deconstruct. Okay, I'm still researching. No, I'm not researching. Well then, let's do that first. Doesn't matter really what we've got, we'll just get it done because it deconstructs the thing. Now that's full. Let's deconstruct a whole bunch of stuff. Anything with a little green thing we don't have in our collections book, our sticker book, so we're going to definitely deconstruct that because it'll be added. And let's not forget the other side of it. Beautiful. Level 4 in blacksmithing, and our backpack is now decidedly more svelte, which is what we're after. Do you know with the enchanting table, if we just toddle into here, we can get rid of that. Anything we extract out of it will go into our crafting bag. Okay, that's lightened the load a little bit. I'm still disreputable. I've got like three gold left. Hey, Trinhild.
Pirani told us to run. I thought of the water and all those calm days in the surf. What was I thinking?
Your family's gathering at the tomb. Quick, run.
Yes, my family. I should go to them. Here I go.
Okay, good. You go. I'll distract these guys. I know, distract myself with the treasure chest, more like. Can't see the girl running if you're busy fighting me. Oh, whoops, let's not murder her then. Her we can murder. Alright. Oh, don't do that to a civilian guard either, they get very upset. I'll just make sure I'm on the right. Whoops. Hang on. Okay, you can't accidentally switch to an empty. Oh my gosh, that is so good. The amount of times I've accidentally switched to things I didn't want to. Now, as long as he's glowing when I kill him, I can fill an empty soul gem with his essence. Sounds a little bit wrong, but anyway. I know, we got them. To the tomb, they say. Captain Runner.
Welcome back. The villagers you rallied are ready to move.
Then we've done everything we can.
I just wish we could have done more. Well then, are you ready to get off this rock?
Absolutely.
You and I are going to lead the way through the tomb. The locals call it Last Rest. Darj and Sane are going to bring up the rear. We'll make sure everyone keeps moving.
Are you sure we can make our way through?
Tribunal willing. I've studied a map of the tomb's layout, but I never dared to enter. This place is old. The original inhabitants of Bleakrock rest inside, and not quietly.
What are we waiting for then? Alright, I can now purchase an ultimate ability in one of my skill lines. Yes! Let's go. It would now like me to talk to the prophet. Let's just change so we've got the proper focus on the quest there. We'll talk to Captain Runner.
2 switches will shut these traps off. We need to hit them at the same time.
Right.
Get the one on the far wall. I'll hit mine when you do.
Sounds good to me. I mean, I could just run around the edge, I guess. That last one got me. Wasn't quite quick enough. Alright, looking for ways to irritate spirits already not resting. Well, okay then, I guess I found it. Let's get this. We'll switch off the traps.
Darj, bring them through.
Wait for the refugees. I guess we're talking to Captain Rana in a minute. Are they all done? Yeah, talking to Captain Rana.
So many dead because of me. I don't know if I'll be able to live with myself after this.
The villagers need you to lead them to safety.
They need a leader, but they're stuck with me.
Where do we go from here?
I need you to unlock a door deeper inside the tomb. That door will have stones with flower symbols upon it. Head through the door behind me. I'll see you soon.
Very well. Alrighty. No, the door behind her. Yeah, they're waiting for the Ooh, melon jelly. I think we already know that one, but we can always put it in our I like that this is not a solo instance. I don't think it ever was, but I'm so used to running it alone, it's not funny. Sometimes you can open these urns. Not often, though. And sometimes it's worth it. Oh, I think something's objecting to me looting its tomb. Too bad. That was nice of them to stop and help. It's pretty rare. It makes the game so much nicer to play, but it's really rare. Oh, let's not leave them on their own for their little monster. There you go. Sometimes there's stuff worth having. There's one there, but it's empty. I think a lot of these early ones, they took away the incentive to loot everything inside. Need one map. Alright, we don't go down there yet. Unlock the door.
This way. We're almost out. I'll unlock the door at the bottom of the stairs. In the next room, there's another switch I'll need you to trigger.
Alright. Another switch. Let's go. It's not a lot, it's a little bit of gold, that's all it is. Alright, let's trigger that.
I'll meet you on the other side of that door.
Alright. Let's have a quick look at the bookshelves. That's the Exodus from Somerset. Wait until next time. The ruins of Kamzee. Is that someone in battle? We better go help. Nope, no one in battle. Alright. Bowyer and Fletcher. Woodworking is now increased. So reading books is good for you. And your skills too. Huh, I wonder how we get up there. Never really noticed it before. I think it's like an upper chamber. Wait, there's someone cowering. We can't let that happen. Wait, I can't target them. Okay, I'm not allowed to target them. Can I target these? No, I can't target those either. Oh, annoying. I know, right? I've never noticed that before. I wonder if that's maybe they're adding parts
should
to
be
it.
just beyond this door. I'll go on ahead. Wait for the rest of them here.
Okay. Wait for the refugees. We can do this while we're waiting. Hopefully none of them come through in time to see me looting their ancestors' thing. I'll stand here so they don't go through to that dead end. There we are. We'll see if there's any books in the bookcase. Anything to loot in the jars? No. Okay, talk to Captain Runner. All right. A little bit more mining before we leave. You know what? One of our dailies is to catch 8 fish. Dailies, you ask, right? Hang on a minute. So every day you get a chance to earn Endeavour seals, or seals of Endeavour. Now with my other character, or with this one, we've completed a quest and earned 150 Telvar stones through kills and rewards. But we need to complete one more to maximise it, so we can actually have 45 of these seals per day. 10 days is 450, 100 days is 4,500, and you can start to buy something interesting at about that point. Weekly, you usually get 200 for the weekly reward, and we're now up to that because we crafted. Oh, when we were crafting that food, that's what we did there. At the moment, we're trying to get today's event tickets, so I guess we should probably head on back to Zeal of Zenithar. This is the 3rd episode, but it's on the same day as I started this character, so...
Our shellback friend here will get us to safety. He's a hero of the Pact. And for what I've promised to pay him, he'd better be.
Where are we headed?
I fear the Covenant would intercept us if we went straight for Darvin's Watch. So we're going to make for Dalmora, a small town down the coast. Are you ready to go?
Yes, let's get out of here. Alrighty. Bal Foyen on the southern coast of Morrowind's inner sea is a wild expanse. Now, you will remember that when we left Bleakrock Isle, we had one thing left to go. So let's go talk to Captain Rana and finish Escape from Bleakrock.
We're here. The villagers are safe for the moment. But the Covenant's still coming. We've got to get word to Darvin's Watch.
I'm ready, Rana. What do we do now?
We sprint. If we act quickly, we might be able to alert Darvin's Watch before the Covenant ships arrive. You ready?
Ready.
Go to the watchtower, just past the village of Dalmora.
There you are, Bleakrock
Tell the
Village.
soldiers there to light the signal fires along the coast. The fires will warn Darvin's Watch that war is upon them.
Where are you headed?
I'm going to rally folks here and in Dalmora. Get the battle-ready mustered. Send the non-combatants to safety with Daj. Now hurry. The fate of Darvin's Watch depends on you.
I'm sure it doesn't.
Get to the watchtower as soon as you can. There's just no time.
Where are we?
We're far southeast of Bleakrock.
Okay.
It's a coastal region of Morrowind called Bal Foyen. Behind you is the inner sea, and across that is the island of Vardenfell.
What is Darvin's Watch?
It's the biggest port in Stonefalls, and one of the largest cities. Most of the trade on the inner sea passes through here at some point. It'll be the first place the Covenant hits. I just know it.
What kind of town is Dalmora?
It's an Argonian town, full of canals, mud houses, and mosquitoes. Bal Foyen was just a swamp before the great houses donated it to their former slaves.
Now.
Believe it or not, Fort Zirin used to be an entry point for the slaves brought from Black Marsh.
I'd believe it. Alright, level 11, let's go. Oh good, a restoration potion. I think I'm getting short on those, so let's put that in. What can we do? Points. If I remember rightly, is the puncture? Okay, puncture gives you taunt. So if you're using puncture and you're not a tank, you're going to upset people. Low slash does not give you taunt. Radio. Bow. Oh, we did get that. Restoration staff. Our passives, essence drain. You gain major mending for 2 seconds after completing a fully charged heavy attack. Increasing your healing done by 16%. You also heal yourself or an ally within 12 meters of the target for 25% of the damage inflicted by the final charge. Let's whack that in. I know we're going to need 2 skill points, one for the Mage's Guild and one for the Fighter's Guild. Radio. This is one of the starting areas, and they're great places for actually getting resources. Alright, however, I think for now we'll come back to Bal Foyen and continue that story later. What we're going to do now is we're going to find ourselves, there it is, a way shrine. And we are going to head back to Craglorn so we can finish the starting quest for Zenithars. There's a book. We have to get that before we leave. There's a reason I want to get books. The Onus of Oghma. Alright. Although, I mean, it's probably better if we get them after we join the Mages Guild. No, we're never going to get there if I keep stopping. However, we're never going to replenish our stocks if I don't. Alright, the restoration staff is increased. I must have leveled again. So we're going to head over to this way shrine, which I think is down. It's down this path. Some heartwood, always good, we need that. Oh, Master Heartwood Harvester, wait a minute. Oh, I know why. I was going to say I thought they were account wide. I think they still are. Let's just go J. Achievement. Crafting. Woodworking. Yep. So Master Heartwood Harvester is a culmination of 3 achievements. Basically, this is account wide, so my other character has already earned Heartwood Harvester and Expert Heartwood Harvester. I've just topped out and got the last couple of units.
They're only going to Davin's watch.
These are account wide as well, these crafting ones.
But we've lost so many.
Attain a woodworking rank of 50 to get woodworking yellow dye. You get mastic yellow for legendary, so you're upgrading woodworking items once you get to a level where you can do it. And apprentice woodworker, there are survey reports we can go and get. So the highest, we need 30 woodwork survey reports in order to get the highest level of achievement for that. It's very similar. There are achievements in alchemy. When you first do alchemy, if you're learning the traits like I was, stuck into alchemy, you get, for learning all 4 traits, for each alchemy item you'll earn 5 points, and these were all earned by Tempet, who's my other character. As you can see, I haven't learned. I need some mud crab chitin to finish up toxicologist, and I need to get traits 1 and traits 3. You can earn trait 1 oh my gosh, you can earn trait 1 from every item by eating the item. So if you feel like eating flesh flies or dragon's bile, take a nibble and you'll get 1 trait for free. Usually, if you haven't found it already. I think it's only trait 1 that works for. But you need to have a fair amount of alchemical ingredients. What do I miss? Nightshade. You need to have a fair amount of alchemical ingredients, which is why we are stopping to do all of this. Alright. Duck back this way, there's no need to hurt ourselves. Right. I've never done this before. I guess we could rob the place blind if we really wanted to, but let's not. We've got enough stolen items on us right now. We don't need any more. That's a high level character. It's not silly for them to be in this area. Alright, off to Craglorn. Now, Delmora Way Shrine doesn't unlock until you've actually entered the area for the first time. So we're going to go to Craglorn, we're going to go and finish the Unrefusable Offer. Let's go and get that done. And this will be our second Zenithars activity. So we've spent 3 episodes leveling our character up to a point where we can enter Cyrodiil for the Vengeance campaign, if it's still on. Oh, a dire warning. Traveler beware, an army of unknown warriors has been attacking convoys in the western wilds. While a massive force of Atronachs threatens all who take the eastern road, do not leave the city without military escort. The Stargazers, a group of scholars. Okay, we are not getting involved with the Stargazers just yet. Let's head on back and drop off our quest. This is Craglorn. You probably want to be a little bit higher in level than 11 before you really get tangled in the region. And maybe have a few champion points under your belt on top of that. Amminus Varo. Sorry it took me so long.
The breeze carries the sweetness of your success to my senses. But I'm afraid your work is not yet done. Before I can tell you about the Blessed All, which was unceremoniously stolen from me, you must complete one more task.
What do I need to do next to get Zenithar's approval?
I'll take the baked apples from you. Free up your hands for what comes next. In my travels, I failed to bring my weaving supplies, but Zenithar always provides. I'd be much obliged if you gathered wood for my work.
I'll gather the wood you need to weave a basket.
I'll need you to collect some wood. Once you do that, I'll endeavor to strip it and weave it into a basket. There should be logs nearby to harvest. Return to me once you have the wood.
I can do that.
Something else, friend?
No. I'll go get you the I'll go get you your wood. So, fortunately for us, we've actually got these little arrows that will guide us straight to some wood. And I think it doesn't matter how much timber you've already got. You are still going to have to get that old maple log in order to turn it into a maple log bundle. So that's what we're doing there. Now we're going to zippity doo-dah. Who's that? Which guild is? Ooh, we need to check that out. Later. Amminus Varo.
With a work ethic like that, you have to be a special child of Zenithar. I'll begin the work to prepare this wood for weaving. But your diligence has proven your worthiness. I'd be honored to explain what happened to the Blessed All.
What is the Blessed All?
A tool for weavers of thread, reed, and wood. Zenithar gave it to the artisans of House Flonius.
Right.
It was entrusted to me so that the weavers in all the villages in Tamriel could experience the wonder of Zenithar.
What happened to it?
It was stolen. Now the weavers of this town feel slighted, and their hands rest dejected. I fear Stigthar and his rowdy band of grey cloaks are behind this. Ruffians and thieves who steal the work of others. Their idle fingers besmirch the All.
Why can't Zenithar bless another All?
Bless another All? When there is one within reach? The only thing that separates us from the All is a bit of hard work. No, I'll not even entertain the idea of praying for a replacement. The All is whole. It has just been removed from my care.
All right. Who are the Grey Cloaks?
Bandits. Lazy vagabonds who survive off the work of others. They're a blight in Zenithar's palm. The leaders of this village tell me the Grey Cloak's new leader, Stigthar, is a charming fellow with impeccable manners and a mean glint in his eye.
What else do you know about Stigthar?
I don't know much else. Only that he has sort of an animalistic presence. Nothing obvious, but hunters recognize the way he stalks through the markets. Don't underestimate him. Zenithar smiles on those whose work is well-reasoned.
Why did House Flonius send the All to some festival?
While the All was given to House Flonius, their duty is to share it with all the faithful.
Right.
True devotees understand that Zenithar's blessings are meant to be spread, not hoarded. I fear I may be the reason the All's gift was lost.
I'll return the Blessed All to you.
Zenithar looks favorably upon all who keep to their bargains and see their share of the work done. A word before you set off to find the Grey Cloaks outside the town's limits. You may want to gather your fellow adventurers for this task.
You want me to gather other adventurers?
Stigthar is extremely dangerous. I wouldn't face him on my own. Find willing guild members, traveling adventurers passing through, or some other companionship to see you safely through this effort.
Wow, I would love to find some willing guild members, but last time I asked for the guild I joined here to help me, they all yelled good morning and refused. I'm looking for another guild. Alrighty. So, willing guild members can be hard to find. My last guild, they weren't willing to take part in Zenithars, so never mind. However, we're going to keep this in mind when we search for the Grey Cloaks. There are other means. If you don't have a guild that wants to take part in Zenithar's challenge, if your other guild members mock you for wanting to take part in Zenithars, then you can do it a little bit on your own. It's really limiting and it's quite depressing to have to do that, but just keep looking. Eventually you'll find a guild that's going to be more supportive. So if you happen to have joined a guild that whose members don't like this particular festival or don't want to participate, and you do, just look for another guild whose members are play more like you do. It's really all you can do. Equipment crafting writs. You know what? We really want to have a look at that. Okay, you notice a prominent handbill on the requisition board. King Yoren extends an invitation. Master crafters await you in Davon's Watch. They offer free training for those new to a craft and free certification for accomplished crafters. Read the fine print. Unskilled crafters will be certified after a brief training. Skilled crafters will be certified immediately. The masters shall charge no fee for certification. Certification is mandatory to fulfill crafting writs. Interested parties should seek out Millineth for blacksmith, clothier, and woodworker certification, while speaking with Denel Tolino for provisioner, enchanter, and alchemist certification. Right. Oh wow, that's how you started if you're not in the town. I've never done it that way. I've always just gone to the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild. So Denel Tolino can be found in the Fighters Guild. Looks like there's been an adventurer through here recently because there are normally scorpions crawling through this space. This is where we're going to find our big bad wolf who has stolen. Oh, and he's home. Alright, now I am nowhere near strong enough to defeat this fellow, and I don't see any help around. Given what time it is on this server, that's not surprising. Let me just wander in here. I don't think I've ever explored in here. That would probably be why. Ooh, paper, treasure hunter's note, our backpack, which I'm going to steal from. I should probably heal myself. Oh no, I'm going to die because I don't have my potions in tow. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to die because I forgot I could heal myself. Let's go. Okay, so before we go any further, I know, Goose. I was pretty sure I had that. Go into your quest items. No, go into your quick slots. Here we go. I know why. Because I've been playing my other character. Let us just quietly put a few things in that we can, you know what, if we drink this stuff, then it's not stolen anymore. That looks pretty good. Okay, max magic, but let's increase a bit of that too. Alrighty. So the first thing I want to do then is go Q. Bring it across to here. I know, when you play more than one character, you can sometimes get confused. Alright, you guys, I think I owe a debt of something for murdering me. We use our healing. I'm gonna whack you with that. I'm gonna whack you with that. And I'm gonna whack you with that. And I'm gonna brace up with this. Right, you're gone. Let's kill the one with the next. Oh, never mind. We've made someone else have less health points. Alright, so if I'm not panicking and looking for my healing potions because I ran into a nest of bandits, I guess we're doing okay. Now, I'm in light armor, but I don't like my chances of sneaking up on this guy. Yeah, no, he's well aware I'm here. I'm just gonna nick his stuff.
Here to
and
reclaim
run.
something I took? Or bring me more trinkets?
I know, right? Someone's a little cross with us right now. Never mind. I'm not going to stop running to look back until I'm well in town, just in case those angry bandits decide they want to another couple of chunks out of my hide. Alright, they're not chasing me, that's good. I can see Ogandar's winery. Let's wander this way and just unlock that. We'll go around the wasps. Alright, did that turn that white? Yes. Okay, we don't have to go in. We just uncovered it. It's worth a little bit of XP, so discovering new places and things always worth. Whoops, let's grab that. Always worth a bit. When we talk to Milanith and Denel, we'll have our crafting ingredients because we've been gathering like lunatics. That's going to be good. And actually, we're going to need to get that. So we are going to do a few things out of order, I'm afraid. What's my backpack like? 36 out of 60. Yeah. There's probably a thieves guild in here too. I didn't realize Amminus Varo was over here. Is that? That's not what I thought it was. Oh, he's over there. It's a Belkarth guard. Ah, but you can get to him over here. Okay, they're not hostile. They might be if I nick their stuff though. Yeah, let's not nick their stuff. There's sometimes a yeah. A chest. Sometimes a chest there wasn't today. Some people say get an add-on to show you where chests are. Just find them. Learn where they usually are. It's easier.
I prepared the wood and am ready to weave it into a basket. Were you successful? Did your wondrous labors bear fruit? Has my faith in your skills been rewarded?
Well, I retrieved the blessed awl.
Zenithar be praised. The all's returned to the hands of a true and devout weaver. All is as it should be. Were my suspicions correct? Did the Grey Cloaks have the awl?
Yes, and you were right to be worried about their leader.
I was? What manner of unseemly lazeabout was he? No, don't tell me. I don't want to spare a moment more of thought on him. Not when I can devote my attentions to the work ahead of me. We have an offering to prepare.
Do you have everything you need to complete the offering?
With the awl, I just need to bend the wood, like so, and place this piece here, and then there.
It's done?
Our work for this task has come to an end. All that's left is to set the basket and baked apples alight and offer them to Zenithar.
Excellent.
Zenithar, we have toiled, traded, and talked. Please accept our offering as a sign that your teachings reached our humble ears.
There we go. All right. And before we conclude this episode, before we conclude this quest, I'm going to have to end the episode here. Guys, if you enjoyed it, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I'll check you later. Take care.